So I'm doing gig prep for this weekend. I have two this weekend, and it's Wednesday. I've had a very busy week. I've had company in town, some projects I've had to deal with, some car trouble I've had to deal with. But now I can focus on putting these two events together. The first event is a pool party, but not just any old pool party. It's a disco pool party, which is why I got the mirror ball up here running. I'm testing out the system, and it's working good. I got one light on it. I've got some other ideas as to how I can make it work. It's outdoors, so stuff's got to be bright. It's only like 4.5 hours. And then on Saturday, I have a ceremony and reception. It's over an hour away. I've never been to this venue before. I'm gonna have to map it really well because I'm driving my dad's truck still, and there's no GPS in it. I'm used to having the map that I can look at to kind of see where I'm at and where I'm going. And some people might say, well, why don't you use Waze or Google Maps or something? I don't like that lady's voice. I don't like being told where to make my U-turns and what to do in 300 feet and take rights and take lefts. I'm highly dyslexic, so that screws me up anyway. But yeah, I'm just going to print out some maps and study it and make sure I kind of know where I'm going. It's right off the freeway, so it's not that big of a deal. But it's a remote ceremony. So I've got to make sure that I have everything battery powered ready to go. So I've got back here, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I got Maui 5 Go, making sure it's topped off. I'm also charging the Colorado Sound and Light lithium ion power pack to make sure that I've got juice for my wireless mic receiver, because that'll be what the Efficient has. Mic works, I've got extra batteries for the microphone. I'm charging my Fire tablet with DJ on it, which is what I'll use to play music for the ceremony. Got my own mic. You guys have seen that setup. I put that together. It's really pretty simple. But it's just more stuff to organize, and you really have to pay attention to making sure everything's topped off and ready to go. What I'll do is I'll go early to this venue on Saturday, and I'll set up inside first. That's how I like to do it. So that's done, and then I'll go outside well before the ceremony starts and get that system set up and ready to go. So when the ceremony's over, I just break that stuff down, put it in the back seat of the truck, and go inside and start doing cocktail music. I start at 2:30, it goes to 11 o'clock on Saturday. And like I said, I really haven't had time this week to do a lot of prep because it's been busy. I just got back from Atlantic City, got hit with a death in extended family. Some family was in town. House projects and car maintenance and all this stuff I was dealing with up until this afternoon, I guess. And that's what I really kind of wanted to talk about in the second half of this video, is where my stress level is for these two events coming up. I'm not stressed, which is strange because it's a lot to bite off in a weekend. Normally, if I have a ceremony reception, it seems that I'm stressed out. I did a video about this a while back. It's like, what causes the stress? I know how to DJ a ceremony. I know how to DJ a reception. I can get sleep and be good and ready to do these events. The disco party. I can DJ disco in my sleep. That is not a big deal. So what is it that stresses me out about things? And it's what I talked about in the last video. I believe it's the client. I feed off of their energy. If the client's stressed, I'm stressed. If the client is chill and relaxed, I'm chill and relaxed. Same thing happened to me when I came home from Expo. Got in late on Thursday night, much later than I was supposed to because my flight was delayed. The next day, family in town. In fact, as soon as I got home, family's in town. Then we had a funeral the next day. I was doing last minute wedding planning between that because the folks I was doing the wedding for, they had a family emergency and they weren't able to get me the information in a timely manner, which is okay, I understand. But I was in Expo, all week in Atlantic City, so I couldn't really give them a lot of attention that week, and they weren't even reaching out to me. They reached out to me when I was on the Atlantic City Expressway on the way to the Philadelphia International Airport. They're texting me and sending me screenshots of things. I still put it all together, and I did the event, and I wasn't stressed. And it was a ceremony and reception because they were chill. I've worked with them before. Now, they had a quinceanera 2 months ago that really wigged me out. That meant a lot to them, and they were stressed about it. But this wedding, they were not stressed about at all. They just wanted to have a good time, and it was a good time. The client for this weekend, the wedding client, I've asked them a lot of questions. I've gotten a lot of answers. There's good communication via text. We can go back and forth. I get the information. There's some stuff I have to finalize on the timeline, which I pretty much have completed. I just have to fill in a few blanks and then print it out. There is some music to download. Probably. Maybe. I'm assuming there is. Maybe I've got the stuff, maybe I don't. But regardless, I'm going to have to transfer anything they want for ceremony onto my Fire tablet so I have it in the DJ program to play. All not a big deal, though. There's no reason to wig out about this. So everything's charging now, and I'm early. I mean, this is Wednesday. I've got tomorrow. I can just kick back. And I'm not worried about any of this stuff. So, yeah, I really do believe that it's the wedding clients that do wig me out. It's not about the event itself. I know how to do events, but I feed off their energy. I remember when I was in ICU with the stroke, and my parents were in there, and I remember asking my dad, "Are you okay?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay." I said, "Mom, are you okay?" She said, "Yeah, I'm okay." I said, "Good. If you guys are okay, I'm okay." And it was true. If my mom and dad would have been freaking out about this, I would have freaked out about it. But since they were okay, I was okay. I don't know. It's just my personality. I'm not saying it's rational or anything else. That's just how my brain works. So, yeah. If you guys want to send me some clients that aren't wigging out. Although I do very well with difficult clients, that's why I get some of the work I do from some of my sources. Are like, oh yeah, this is a Brian Red gig. He can knock it out of the park, no problem. Yeah, but it does take a toll on me. So I really do appreciate these chilled, relaxed clients who have faith in me and my abilities and aren't nervous about their upcoming event. As far as my duties go, you're supposed to be nervous when you're getting married. But as far as the DJ, now the DJ's got this, and they know that, and all is well. Same with the disco party. It's going to show up and play disco, and they're very happy with that. So anyway, that's my video. I got to get back to some gig prep, and in a relaxed manner. I just got to download some music and finalize that timeline, and I can kick back for the rest of the night and, I don't know, watch Netflix or something. Take care, guys. Thanks so much for watching and listening to my ramblings. Just know I appreciate you so much. Thanks for watching. Practice and enjoy.